Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. You're a stupid cunt. Suck my dick. Shut the fuck up. Stop being a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. Nobody even wants you here. Yeah. What? Yeah. I just wanna let you know you're a stupid fucking cunt. Go ahead and run your mouth, pussy, I don't give a fuck. You're a stupid piece of shit. You're a stupid fucking bitch. Get the fuck up off my dick. Get the fuck up off my dick. Like, please end your fucking life. Please end your fucking life. I really gotta emphasize, no one cares if you're alive. You're a fucking penis hole. Grab a dick and eat it whole. I need to know if you were dropped when you were just a fetus though. You're so fucking ugly and your face is fucking foul. Jeez, you're so fucking loud. Can you shut your fucking mouth? Can you shut the fuck up? You're a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. You're a stupid cunt, suck my dick. Shut the fuck up. Stop being a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. Nobody even wants you here. Yeah. Close your fucking mouth, you're just really fucking dense. If you hate me while you talking, you don't make no fucking sense. Got a sad life, go to fucking hell. Are you stupid or disabled, man? I can't fucking tell. Man, you're a fucking dumb shit, you don't even run shit. Get the fuck up out my face and go to hell and eat a dick. Come and catch these hands, boy, come and match these bands, boy. I'm not crazy, I just do it all because I can, boy. I hope you fucking die in a high-speed car crash. I hope you fucking fall head first and get your neck cracked. I hope you have some beautiful children that die from cancer. I hope you catch Zika when your wife gets pregnant. I hope you win the lottery and die the next day, and your daughter has to see you getting lowered in your grave. Like, that was a little dark. I'm sorry. That was a little dark. Very poor taste. Shut the fuck up. I shouldn't have said that. You're a fucking cunt. Actually, no, I should have. Shut the fuck up. I didn't say enough. You're a stupid cunt. Suck my dick. Shut the fuck up. Stop being a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. Nobody even wants you here.
She walks in like a wildfire, neon in the night, horror and hellfire. Yeah, she's burning up the lights. Every salty comment, just another spark she bends. She turns their crying into content. That's the message that she sends. And all the fanboys tremble, they don't know how to cope. Every meltdown in her mentions gets dragged without hope. They call her mommy hellfire like she's some kind of myth. Empress of the salt storm, crowned with every angry riff. She's the queen of your delusion, standing tall above the noise. All your rage just fuels her power, all your tears become her voice. They worship every movement like she's lightning in the dark. She doesn't need your praise, but she ignites it like a spark. Oh, horror and hellfire, mommy of the meltdown empire. Salt in the sky as the fanboys cry. She turns every tantrum into fire. Yeah, Empress Gooner, Empress old mommy, they idolize her, falling down like zombies. She just laughs as the chaos grows, fast-paced heartbreak. That's the show. She reacts like a comet, leaving trails across the screen. Every salty fanboy shouting, but she's ruling like a queen. Mommy Gooner, that's the name they whisper in the threads. Not because she needs the title, cause she's living rent-free in their heads. The jealousy is rising like a tidal wave of pain. Every fanboy throwing shade just keeps repeating her name. She's the storm they can't escape, the myth they try to claim. But she's horror and hellfire, she's the spark that lights the flame. She's the crown chaos breaker, dripping confidence and heat. Every salty breakdown only echoes her defeat. They cling to her like symbols of a war they cannot win, idolizing her forever just to feel alive again. Oh, horror and hellfire, mommy of the meltdown empire. Salt in the sky as the fanboys cry. She turns every tantrum into fire. Empress Gooner, Empress old mom.
Well, hello, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are back again for a little bit more salt before we get into the ass creed. Because there was some stuff that I found yesterday that I kind of have to, I kind of want to cover. And there's some stuff that I didn't finish yesterday because hubby and doggos took precedence. Yesterday was hilarious. Yesterday was like the most fun I've had in a long fucking time. Sorry, my friend is texting me. But oh, that was funny. So if you guys didn't see it, I broke Alex's brain last night, and that was the funniest shit on the planet because I didn't even know it was happening until like I did Streamception and decided to pop in on his stream while I was streaming myself last night. And that shit was hilarious. I loved the fuck out of it. That was so funny. It was too fucking funny. Sometimes I love pulling out the Dommy Mommy persona and just fucking with people, especially when they want to play along. And Alex likes to play along. So I love that for me. But anyways, we're gonna go start with Dez's video that I didn't get to yesterday. We got 5 of them. Put it at 2x speed, so we'll probably blow through this pretty easy. About what, T. Darius? Because we've got stuff going on that we gotta cover that I gotta pay attention. I'll wait, but I've got stuff. We gotta get stuff to get into. So I prefer to stay on topic if I can. I'm gonna let you figure out what you want to talk to me about or you want to ask me, and then I'm gonna go ahead and while you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and play the video. This again, Des. Xbox fanboy is mad. Xbox got less awards nominations than PlayStation.
Salutations and greetings, everyone.
Oh, this isn't even. Is this not? Oh, it says he's low. Oh God, Des.
I Desire once again here to cover another Xbox idiot, Jack. But before we get into that, I just want to state that I am sorry this video was not up on Sunday when I said it would be because I got way too fucking busy. But any hoosers, let's get into that beautiful salt content!
No, this is gonna go on for a while. If you have to talk to me about something, you probably should ask about it now.
I have said this many, many times before, and you can clip me or you can.
Oh, this thing. Oh, okay. I know what he's talking about. I've seen clips of this. I've seen clips of this.
And rewatch any of the hundreds of shows we've done. I personally do not have an issue with Jeff Keighley at all. I have given him his flowers as someone that
I'm gonna say that's a lie because a lot of people have a problem with Jeff Keighley, and the fact that you're talking about it means you have a problem with Jeff Keighley. But go on, continue.
I believe has elevated the gaming space as a whole.
Stop the cap.
Jeff has literally done fuck all for gaming. All he has done is create the Game Awards, which is a glorified trailer show with a few awards here and there where they cut off the fucking people who are excited to get them. He has done nothing. Wow, people care so much about his Game Awards over others. Why? It is voted by journalists. Who gives a fuck? I have never understood.
He's not wrong. I mean, the Game Awards is a glorified ad campaign for new games coming out and for whatever Jeff Keighley's into at the time. So I don't 100% disagree with Des here. Yeah, it's kind of bad. And everybody gets pissed about it because what they want to win doesn't win. It doesn't matter what side they're on.
Why people feel so highly about awards for games. The only thing that matters for them is you enjoy them. That's it. Who the fuck cares outside of that? All it is marketing speak so they can release to you a Game of the Year edition. That's it. But I'm going to tell you guys that
I not only have Horror stream to watch, but also Gara stream 2 cakes. Nice. He's not on yet, is he? I know it's not till like noon. Like 11 o'clock noon.
this guy's about to throw a temper tantrum because Xbox didn't get any award nominees.
But I also remember that when
Today, Junior!
when the Game Awards was on TNT on cable and nobody watched it.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Yeah, what does that have to do with anything? Why do we care? Like what? I don't understand what you're getting at.
I have no idea why every single fanboy as of late that I have been covering has the idea that vomiting word salad makes their point fucking valid. My guy, get to the fucking point. I'm so tired of every single one of you guys vomiting word salad and then thinking that you are all of a sudden correct. Fuck.
To see the Game Awards go from there, right, to where it is now, he's done a lot of heavy lifting. Now, granted, let's be clear, if it were me and I had his stature, I had his position, I would be a fan of a particular whatever, but I would also incorporate being a diplomat. Like, you can be a fan of Xbox.
And here we
Okay, so you are upset that Xbox didn't get more love because they haven't put out enough games that would meet requirements for them to be nominated for things. Cope.
And not be a bot. You can also be a fan of PlayStation and not be
Okay, Tidarius, what about it? What about the DLC?
a pony. And from Nintendo, well, you can call them whatever you want. Nintendo Orcs, whatever. They really don't get in the middle of it.
I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea.
So I'm guessing Nintendo and Average Gamer and Harmon Smith and fucking Nintendo Prime and Switch Force and what the fuck is that one idiot? The mini-me of Harmon, Nintendo Nukem. All of them just don't exist, right? None of them sit there and bitch and moan. Are you afraid of saying the word weetard because they're retarded? No? Okay, whatever. Let's get back into your bullshit.
I call them Nintendards, but that's just my preferred name for them. My preferred pet name for them. But to say that nobody loses their shit over what happens at the Game Awards is absolutely asinine and wrong. We see it all the time. The months prior to the Game Awards, people are making content on people crying about the Game Awards and not liking the nominations. What do you mean?
The thing about Jeff is that he does things that gets him in trouble with the community. Now, I'm sure he doesn't give a flying shit what Mr. Boomstick thinks or says of him. And I don't have any real ill will. I told you that from the beginning.
Right.
Besides the fact that you are right now speaking about yourself in the third person, which is just fucking what the fuck, man?
Yeah, when you talk about yourself in the third person, you are being self-important. You think that you are more important than you are. And it's fucking cringe. I don't know why you're doing this. I don't know what your motives are besides just wanting to cry and bitch and complain for crying and bitching and complaining's sake. But, homie.
You're not some fucking devious character behind a screen. It's you, Boomstick. You fucking Jack lookalike. Like, what the fuck? Don't talk about yourself in the third person. That shit is cringe as shit. Holy fuck. And no, nobody cares about what you have to think, outside of to make fun of you, because you're fucking delusional. Here comes him saying, I hate the fact that they didn't say a single Xbox game was a Game of the Year contender. Every single game outside of Bonanza is deserving of a Game of the Year out of that list.
You would be surprised how many people play Genshin Impact in 2025. Usually Gamer Bro Part 2. It's people who are really, really into gacha games, and they're really, really into the skins. They're simps and gooners. That's who plays them still.
You wanna know what I would change Bonanza for? Indiana Jones. That's it. Because Indiana Jones was not able to get it last year. Indiana Jones was fan-fucking-tastic. I love that game. Granted, I don't think it should win it. I think it should be either Expedition or Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, but that's besides the point. Once again, I have to fall to the fact of, who gives a fuck about awards? They mean nothing for you. It only is for marketing purposes. That's it.
I'm disappointed that someone in his position that holds such a powerful position in gaming would not take the better first step to not console war, because he does.
You absolute idiot.
Boomstick.
You attributing console warring to somebody who could give two shits about console wars is pathetic. It's pathetic, bro.
What the fuck are you talking about? Are you mad that Xbox didn't get a fucking nominee? No shit, they didn't. What major game did they make this year? If you say Indiana Jones, I understand, but they're not gonna give that Game of the Year over Expedition and fucking Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Hell, freaking Hollow Knight Silksong is not gonna lose it over fucking Indiana Jones. What are you talking about? Why do you care, though? Who gives a fuck? Why? It is not that big of a deal. It is a journalist voted on fucking award. Who fucking cares?
What about it? I mean, people like Honkai Star Rails, Genshin Impact, ZZZ. They're all gooners. It breaks down to they like getting the characters that they like because they're hot. That's all I see everywhere when I'm seeing anything that regards the gacha games.
I have to tip my cap to the actual awards. Now, when they're done right and you get a team up there and they're shocked and they're surprised by their win and you can see the emotion, I live for that stuff. And maybe you don't. And maybe because I'm getting goosebumps and I'm a big nerd, and that's fine.
Yes! Yes!
You know what? I actually have to agree with you there. You wanna know why? Because I utterly detest how every single time I get these really awesome award reactions, like Larian Studios, like a lot of others, where they're sitting there and they're crying and they're so happy they got it, they get cut short. Every single fucking time. Why? Why would you cut short some of the people being so excited that they got something after all of their hard work, all the BS they had to deal with, and you're gonna sit there and cut it?
When Expedition 33 wins, watch that happen to them. Watch that happen to them. Because there's no care about the people that are nominated in there. All they want to do is get the faces and the marketing as through as possible. That's all they want, is to put as much marketing into the Game Awards as possible. It's all it is. It's just a marketing scheme. There's nothing else to it whatsoever. And it is kind of bullshit because you're trying to say that you represent gamers when only 10% of the voting is gamers. What you really mean to say is that you represent gaming journalism. That's all it is. I don't know why people get so upset about it, about the game. I don't understand why people get so upset about it. 'Cause, like, whatever, honestly. I just watch it to watch it and laugh at the people who lose their minds over the game that they wanted to win not winning.
All because you want to show trailers. Show trailers at the beginning or at the end. Fuck it. Fuck all the rest of it. You should allow the people that get the awards, that put their hard time into doing that, the time they are owed for what they made. But I know that Boomstick's going to say something stupid here shortly.
Foreshadowing.
When you consider 2025, Umbra, as being one of the biggest years in, I want to say, history.
That's rich. Go on.
Because I can't remember a year where Xbox put out Xbox Game Studios, let me get that correct, a dozen games.
Do you even process what you say before you say it? Because you sound
Are you going to name them? Are you going to name the dozen games that they've put out? Because I can't think of a single one besides Indiana Jones.
fucking stupid.
You know what? I am curious. Let's go ahead and let's see all the games that Xbox released in 2025 that are Xbox Game Studios. Avowed is number 1. Age of Mythology Retold, which is just a repackage of a game that already exists, and that's on PS5. So it's still just one that's brand new. South of Midnight, so that's 2. Horizon 5, guess what? That already exists, so that's just a fucking port. Just like Ages 2, so that's also a port. Retro Classics, I wouldn't consider that new either. Hellblade, that is just a port. Hellblade 2, just a port. Gears of War Reloaded, which is just Gears Ultimate re-released, so not gonna fucking state that either. Keeper, okay, so that's 3 games. Ninja Gaiden is not owned by Xbox. I don't know why that's listed here, because Team Ninja is not owned by fucking Xbox. The Outer Worlds 2, okay, so that's
Des, Sweet Summer Child, you're looking at Wikipedia. You're looking at Wikipedia. Wikipedia is the least accurate place you could go to for a reference. It's if you want something quick, but it's not reputable. When I used it, I would use it as a baseline where I would click all of these little sub links here to go to the actual thing that they are referencing from. I go to the actual source material. You do not use Wikipedia as your only source.
That's 4. A port of Flight Simulator. Again, still 4. They released 4 games. 4. Not a dozen. 4. I do not understand why you have the audacity to sit there and lie to people and state that, well, they released a dozen. No, they have not. I'm sorry, you moron. They really have not.
I kind of, in my mind, just sit back in my chair as both a content creator and a gamer and say, my God, what more does Xbox need to do?
No, you are sitting back as an Xbox fanboy, pissy that they didn't get what they want. You are literally the proverbial child in a toy store that didn't get the toy that they wanted, so they're kicking and screaming on the floor. That's what you are. But you're a grown man doing this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jesus Christ.
If we're really going to judge these properly, you're going to have to play it. Those who voted on it, some of them we know did not play all the games that were nominated last time.
which is something I have heard behind the scenes. Again, folks, this is just, some inside baseball talk. I can't say who told me or how I got.
Yeah, because it's games journalism that's making these decisions. Why do you think that the Game Awards is anything other than what it actually is? I'm baffled.
This, but I know for a fact that there are some nominations that were given for games that were not even played.
Just what the fuck are you talking about? What? You know what? Fuck it. Play his theme song. Everyone should know it at this fucking point.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth is calling, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
Like literally, someone picked it and say, "Okay, pick this," but I didn't play it. I've heard that, folks. I'm not making that up. I can't say how I found out or who told me, obviously, but
You shut your mouth, you bastard! Who is fat?
Let me guess. It was your ass because you're just fucking making up shit. Nobody fucking believes you, numbnuts. Why are you lying to
Yeah, like, but Des, why do you think that anybody believes him? Like, why would you even... We know that he's coping. We know that he's coping big time. He is coping, molding, seething, sitting, and spinning. Let him. It's content.
To people? Just why? I know that you're mad that Xbox didn't get awards, but who?
You want E33 or Silk Song to win? I agree. I think it should be either E33, Silk Song, or Kingdom Come Deliverance. Those are the ones that I think, even though I've never played Silk Song or Kingdom Come Deliverance, I can understand and I can respect that those are very good games that a lot of people very much enjoy, and across the board were seen as good games. Yeah, I can agree to that. I want E33 to win, personally, because I love that game. I loved it so much that I spent a month 100%ing that game.
Cares? Genuinely. How many times I gotta fucking say this shit? Who cares? Fuck! Oh my god. How the fuck do people watch these idiots? It's driving me crazy! No,
Because they're dumb. Because the general normie audience are dumb and or they are biased. It's just what it is.
I mean, again, it's just one of those things where, and this is gonna listen. I'm not trying to be console warrior at all. It just seems that both PlayStation.
That's a lie. Yes, you are. You are trying to be console warrior. Oh, I'm so hyped for it, P-Cult. I am so fucking hyped. You have no idea. I will play that thing. I will play that immediately as soon as that shit comes out. Immediately.
Titles, I got the 19 nominations between them, are in categories because they just want to throw them in there.
Well, I know you're an absolute fucking buffoon, but do you understand it's 17 that they are up for? Because you have Wolverine, which is one of the 19, and you have Helldivers 2, which is another one of the 19. But you want to sit there and lie to people, and that's all you do. Oh, and here's another thing. Death Stranding 2 is actually pretty fucking good, you idiot! Oh my god. How do people fucking listen to this idiot? I don't want to touch you, war. But proceeds to console war and cry all because PlayStation is getting nominations. Who cares? Why are you throwing a temper tantrum? I want to put my head through a wall. You're so fucking boring. Jesus Christ. I'd rather go listen to Harmon Smith than listen to another second of you. I'm done. It has now come to that part of the video that you all know and love. Daniel J20.
That's done. Now we've got the twink. We've got our favorite twink. Next. We've got Gara. The twinkish. My buddy. We got him to mess around with today. So why don't we go ahead and get into this. Overwatch purists losing their mind over Marvel's rival skin. Again, more of this? Okay.
You know, ever since Marvel Rivals came out, it has been nothing but a pleasure to play this game. And I've actually fallen in love with this game. Oh my gosh, Gara's fallen in love with a live service game? What have you done with Gara? Well, I mean, to be frankly honest, I'm really surprised at how Marvel Rivals turned out. Unlike Overwatch, I don't think there's even a single season I actually hated this game. Like, I have played almost every single season and pretty much almost maxed out every single battle pass.
Hey, thank you for continuing to be a member for 2 months, Black Cobra. I appreciate it. Which skin? We'll find out. I don't think it's the Venom skin this time. It doesn't look like it from the thumbnail. It doesn't look like it's that. Is it the cheeked up Venom? No, it doesn't look like it this time.
Granted, I didn't buy every single battle pass, but I got all.
It might be, but it doesn't look like it from the looks of that thumbnail. It's HorrorHellfire. These Arkham Asylum freaks will bitch and moan over the most trivial things. I know. Can't wait for the Ultra Kill X Pal World update, which comes out one day after my birthday. Nice. I don't play Ultra Kill or Pal World, so more power to you guys for getting the content you want. Enjoy.
Free shit that was available. But today, alas, we're not going to be talking about how I'm enjoying Marvel Rivals. No, what we're going to do today is that we're going to go ahead and talk about a certain person on Twitter that is absolutely losing her mind over the new Susan Storm skin that has a bit of a camel toe on her. Like, it's like the most weirdest thing to get upset at. It's like, you do realize you're playing a Gooner game, so they're probably going to do this for shits and giggles just to mess with everybody. You understand that, right? But no, she wants to, like, dig her heels in right into the ground and keep her feet in the place where she is with her beliefs and stuff. And you know what? I thought to myself, I could turn her into content. This take is so ridiculous, I just have to do it. So without further ado, why don't I just go ahead and just dive right into that content? You guys are never going to believe this thread. Jill Supremacy says the way this game treats their female characters is disgusting, and their player base lets them get away with it.
Invisible Woman, of course. Of course it's Invisible Woman. Of course. I actually wanted to try Ultra Kill, thanks to incorrect summary of it being by Maxor. I wouldn't play it, probably because I like the Doom kind of shooters, I think it might be too overstimulating for my brain, and I might, like, crash out extensively. It might not be a very good stream. I might be way too overwhelmed. But this doesn't surprise me that a skin for Invisible Woman. One of the characters that people on Twitter have been losing their shit over since the inception of Marvel Rivals. This doesn't surprise me. If it's not one thing from her, it's another. Just let people goon. Just let people like what they like. Stop being a fucking prude.
You're goddamn right.
You know what? The mask is coming off. No, I'm tired of holding back against these sensitive little creatures over here that get a little upset because they want to be a little suggestive with their skins. I'm glad they're doing it. I'm finally happy that a company finally comes out and says, fuck all of you, we're going to do whatever we feel like and whatever our audience members enjoys. I'm so happy that they decided to put the characters that we actually play as and like just have general fun with them and put them in like the most goofiest and attractive skins ever. I mean, for God's sakes over here, I was begging them to put the Thing in a thong. Like, if you talk to anybody that I've talked to them with Marvel Rivals, before they even drop the skin, I was telling them.
Why are they doing that? Because they're Puritan prudes, just like Chris is saying. They are being upset to be upset. It's first world problems all over Twitter. Every time.
Please let them drop the Thing in a thong. It would be so hilarious to see the Thing in a thong. That's a bit of a tongue twister if you actually think about it. But my point is, I am finally happy, and many others are finally happy, that there is a company that is willing to push the barriers just a little bit more, just to have a little more fun, and have engaging scenarios, and just fun with your friends. I mean, for God's sakes, where were you when they put the twerk emote with Venom?
That shit is so funny. I love that people can have just so much stupid fun on this game. And nobody that actually plays the game cares. They know it's funny. They know it's hilarious. It's just to fuck around.
Huh? Where was that, huh? Where was the outrage for that? Oh, speaking of Venom, have you seen his new skin?
Okay, I have to mention this. This skin has become so pervasive on social media that my best friend, who doesn't play video games and has no idea what the fuck is going on half the time, sent me a video of twerking caked up Venom in this costume. I laughed so fucking hard. I laughed so fucking hard at that. Every time she sends me something that I've been looking at and laughing at, I'm dying of laughter.
Like, when I saw that skin, I just bursted out laughing at just how ridiculous it is.
So funny.
Like, I know he's like in a tutu, twerking and stuff. I understand that. Like, some Venomans I know are rolling in their graves as we're speaking right now. But it's just so ridiculous and stupid. You have to laugh at it. Like I said, unfortunately, there are some people that got triggered over that skin, but we're not talking about those people right now. You want to know what she thought of the skin when it was brought up to her? Jill Supremacy says Venom isn't human.
And you are a ridiculous, immature half.
Yeah, he is. It's a human wearing the symbiote as a suit. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? What? The symbiote isn't human, but the person wearing the symbiote is.
Whip moron.
I can't even fathom or even understand why she thought this was even a good reply in the first place. Why would you even type that directly on Twitter and hit enter in front of possibly thousands, close to 1 million of people looking at your tweet in your thread right now, saying the stupidest thing ever known to mankind? Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, technically, you're half right and half wrong. Venom is half human, half symbiote. But that's not the point in this situation. The point in this situation is that characters are being sexualized, but you only focus on Susan over here, but not Venom.
Yeah, it's an absolute hypocritical stance. Why are you upset about the women, but not about the men? Is the women's gaze not as pervasive to you as the men's gaze? Because let me tell you, women are worse. We are bigger gooners than men. We just hide it better.
Venom, not Loki, not Thor. No, yeah, Thor. Loki, I probably said Loki too. Well, I'm probably gonna mix up. You don't focus on other Susan skins. You don't focus on, what's her name, Mantis. You don't focus on any other skins like Punisher skins. There are so many other skins that are severely more sexualized than this. And you know what? Here's the thing though. If I actually go in game and look at the nameplate right now, you don't even see the, like, her, you know exactly what I mean. If you look at the photos right now, you don't even see it right now. They're not even shoving it in your face with his nameplate. All you see is her smiling right there, hanging out with her, dessert and everything.
Yeah, what's the problem? What's the issue? What? What? What is the problem with this? This is cute. It's delightful. What do you mean? What is your issue with this? I don't understand.
Everything just as a normal Susan was. And as the nameplate moves around, I don't see any significant, like, hitches of her.
Hey, thank you for becoming a horror fiend, Hero Culture. I appreciate you. I will make sure that your name pops up in the Patreon, list after every video. Also, did she forget about the swimsuit Loki skin? Apparently. apparently it's not a problem when the men are sexualized, but when the women are sexualized, pearl clasping. I must clutch my pearls. Oh my god, it's evil. It's so patriarchal. Oh god, give me a break.
Woohoo, if you catch what I'm saying right now. But what I'm trying to say is that little thread, that little picture, that little animated emote supposedly, well not really emote, the animated nameplate that person posted could actually have been faked in the first place and actually used as bait. And as I'm looking at that nameplate once again too, I'm actually starting to question some things too. Like, I don't think that's her woohoo like you guys are making it out to be. I'm actually thinking for a second, is that like another mini skirt under her skirt? I mean, it's not uncommon for women to wear like another skirt under it, you know? It's just like, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking to myself, I think that's a mini skirt. Not what you guys are exactly thinking. Like, can we actually think for a minute? But hey, if you actually think we're done with this little ride, oh no, we're not, because she's still replying to people. And some of the takes she has.
Of course she is, because she's a fucking lol cow and she's providing us milk. We've got our hands on their udders just going squirt, 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 squirt. Give us the milk. Give us our content. Keep going. We love this. We love this. This becomes content. It becomes money. It becomes fun for our audience.
I hope you're ready.
Lovely Diesel says, and then people call you sensitive because it's not seen in game, as it's even needed to be drawn that way in the first place. Jewel Supremacy says, no, because Michael threw the effort of drawing it if it wasn't going in the game. Like, it's weird.
I swear to God, stupidity is spreading in that thread faster than the...
Because people like to draw and animate shit. People do it for a hobby. They do it for fun. If you're going to act like this, I better not go into your Twitter profile and find oodles upon oodles of suggestive art of men or pictures of men. I better not see it, because if I do, I'm going to rip into you. Because unlike you, I admit I'm a gooner. I am an unabashed goomer. Everybody knows this. There's a reason why in my server I am called Queen Goonificent the First of her name. Empress Goonificent the First. I know what I am. I'm not going to hide it from you guys. Well, I'll hide to the level of a degenerate I am, but I won't hide that I am one. Just saying.
The necromorph could probably spread in the universe. I do not understand how people are seriously in that comment section, or the thread I should say, agreeing with her. I do not understand. Like, let's humor this for a second. If they really did that, tell me something real quickly. What's the color of her underwear? No, seriously, I'm not trying to be perverted or anything. Think about this for a quick second. What is the color of her underwear then? But oh, you think Gar's gonna wrap this video up right here? No. We have more to cover.
Jewel Supremacy says, like, if you still play, but I don't agree with it, but they have not changed and have only gotten worse, yes, you're a part of the problem. I don't give a fuck who disagrees. This is my opinion.
Well, we don't give a fuck about your opinion. Your opinion is discarded because we know for a fact that you are an absolute hypocrite. And that what you're saying is just pure outrage for outrage's sake. So, opinion discarded. Nobody cares. Shut the fuck up.
So shut up, bitch! Sorry, I'm not gonna take this from the Overwatch defender over here. You know, the ones that actually treat their customers absolutely just like trash and actually makes one of the possibly worst skins known to mankind. Like, I like, Overwatch in the beginning had some really good skins, but as it got older and older and more time went on, the skins just kept getting worse and worse. Like, seriously, do we need like the 150th fucking Tracer skin? On top of that, too, which one of these companies has allegations against them about treating women so poorly? Like, if I remember correctly from...
Gara with the fucking kill shot. Ooh, just bop, right between the eyes. Oh, I love to see it. I love to see it. I love it. Love it here.
The SA allegations, didn't one of the women just endgame themselves? So technically, aren't you supporting people that supposedly abused women? But no, we're gonna like blow our shit ablaze over here at the pure fact that a drawing that was supposedly made by the developers is too much. Also, let's keep that same energy about sexualizing women here for a second. Why don't we just go ahead and look at the Blizzard account, specifically one time about last year when they had a certain skin for, what was the name of the character again? Ooh, I can't remember her name. Kiriko? Yeah, remember the little post that they had called Yagagursa? I can't pronounce that to save my life. Kiriko has grippers. Drop a foot if you're hyper Kiriko.
Yatagarasu. Gara. Yatagarasu. And really, it's a foot fetish. Oh, fucking gross.
New skin in season 13. Like, seriously. Something that hasn't even been confirmed by the developers or anything. That's the problem with Marvel Rivals, right? Not the pure fact that directly on Blizzard, or I should say Overwatch's Twitter, they are literally putting Kiriko's fucking feet on blast in front of everybody. But Marvel Rivals supposedly having this nameplate that's animated, that's not showing anything if you actually had two fucking brain cells to look at it, is the problem, right? Oh, and let's not forget how notorious Blizzard is using the sexuality of certain characters to completely ignore criticism of, you know, stuff that they do through the game. And
no, it's not Gara that likes it, it's Spec. Spec is the footman. Spectre's the footman. We know this. We know this to be true.
And let's not forget about this one, too. Anybody that's a fan of Soldier 76 by any chance? Yeah. Don't worry, I'm not going to play the video, but I'm going to show you an image just to, you know, have some evidence in front of you. You know they're going to put an emote. I don't know if they're going to put it in or not. But you know they made Soldier do 6-7, right? You know that meme? The one that is just completely annoying and makes absolutely, like, zero sense? Yeah. Blizzard did that. Oh, and just to alert you guys, I forgot to add this a little earlier into the video, too.
You're surprised? You're surprised? Because, let me break it to you, Gara. They're desperate. They are desperate for any foothold they can get in the mainstream because they're dying. They've been dead. They've been dead.
She really thinks Overwatch or Blizzard in this situation doesn't over-sexualize their characters. Do the earlier screenshots need any more?
Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna look at this. We're gonna look at this. We're gonna look at this. Let's see. These are all the skins that are out thus far. Let's see how many are sexualized. We'll find out very shortly, I'm sure. Scanning, scanning, scanning. I mean, she's not wearing really anything. That's not sexualized? That's not a problem? Okay, I got you. More sexualization, I guess, with the kimono. That's kind of not a kimono. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got for the women's? Well, she's not gonna have anything there because she's not. Generally not. You don't think that's sexualized? Okay, I see you. What else? What else? What else? Don't care about Creed. They've got her in a schoolgirl outfit. They've got a 16-year-old schoolgirl outfits. But we know people are going to be sexualizing. Those pants are a little bit short and revealing. Are you sure that's not sexualizing? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Keep in mind, I don't think that these are sexualized at all, but this is in comparison to what she's bitching and complaining about. That's about on par with what she's wearing. What Invisible Woman's wearing, so what are you talking about? These shorts are really short. They're really short. That could be considered sexualizing. But no, you don't have a problem with that? You don't have a problem with that whatsoever? I can keep going. I'm gonna keep going. Because I can. And I feel like it. She's completely revealing skin. In almost every single one of them. And that's not a problem to you? Yeah, okay. Okay, I see where you're at. I see what you're doing here. I see your absolute hypocrisy. I think we're good. I think we get the point. We get the point.
Or further proof. Like this one is a very, very special case over here. It's just, it amazes me she's able to breathe, write, feed herself, or even just exist. And you know what? I thought this whole thread she made, I thought it was bait until I saw this tweet from her. And then I thought to myself, there's no way she's serious. She is actually serious because she's willing to die on this hill, especially in the comment section where she's going after other people and trying to debate them. But she's just absolutely failing. And you know what? I'm gonna be completely honest. It's done. It's done. I'm not gonna pull up any more on this lady because honestly, it's dumb, repetitive things she's saying over and over again. And I'm just like, I'm done.
We're good. Next. Okay, so I have to. This isn't necessarily, it's tabletop gaming, but it's not necessarily gaming related. Harmon says that Kirby solos all of Warhammer 40k. Now, I'm curious as to how he thinks that's true. Solos how? Solos how exactly?
I was reading this book and it dawned on me. There's nothing really all that threatening or interesting about the world.
Oh my god. You just have it in 240p? In 240p? You couldn't be bothered. You couldn't be bothered to shoot this in a better quality? What?
The 40k. Oh, the war continues indefinitely. Like, how is that any different than real life? You know, like all you have to do is.
What, Harmon? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Let's hear that again.
I was reading this book and it dawned on me. There's nothing really all that threatening or interesting about the world of 40k. Oh, the war.
Then you haven't read any of the books. I highly doubt you've gone through at least even a page. Because that world is fucked beyond belief. It's absolute chaos. What are you talking about? We live in a luxury in comparison to that world. You would be dead very quickly. You would die painfully slow in that world. You wouldn't survive. At all.
the war continues indefinitely. Like, how is that any different than real life? You know, like all you have to do is win the war. So the entire concept of 40K is that like
do you realize that there's war on multiple fronts? And that the Tyranids themselves adapt to your every move. They consume what they take, they assimilate it, and then they get better. So they're harder to fight next time you run into them. Harmon, tell me you have not read anything about 40K lore without fucking telling me. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Because there's no way. There's no fucking way he could read anything or look at anything regarding the lore for Orphan for 40K and say that it's not an absolute wasteland of a world.
Like, well, in the future, like there is only war. Like, it's just a complete cope because it's 90 days.
No, it's not. That's exactly what is going on. You would know that if you actually looked into it. But you won't because you're a bitch and all you want to do is complain because somebody makes better content than you. Somebody writes better stories than you. Somebody creates a better world full of lore that people actually care about.
Different than real life. It is not some exaggeration. It is not particularly dark.
You're a retard. You are a massive retard if you think that it is not fucking dark as hell. I've only listened to a monochrome of the lore that is associated with Warhammer 40K. It's dark as fuck. It's terrifying, the shit that happens in that world. What do you mean?
As long as you win, you're fine. And
win what? Win what, Harmon? Win what?
Just the simple fact of the matter when it comes to Warhammer 40K is that all you would have to do is win. And I was kind of saying here...
Win what? Win what? Win what? You're not saying anything. You're just spouting off word salad and generalities because you don't know what you're talking about. At all. At all. Whatsoever. You realize that you make yourself look fucking stupid every single time you do this. I would think that maybe you're rage baiting, but I know you're not smart enough for that.
Thinking about, like, you know, how I would win the Warhammer 40K.
You wouldn't win anything in Warhammer 40K. You would be dead immediately. You would not survive. At all. Why? Because you're a bitch and you're fucking fat. You're a fat pussy who would not be able to hack it in the normal military, let alone a military that requires you to go through the worst kind of transformation. And you have to be good enough for that shit. Because even the basic military, like for humans, for the tiny contingent of humans that still exist, they ain't doing shit. They're getting fucked every time the big boys come into play.
40K, how I would beat all the factions, how I would overthrow the God Emperor.
No, you wouldn't. You would get your ass handed to you in milliseconds. You're done. Snap of the fingers, you're done.
Like, how exactly would that be done? And I kind of was thinking about it, and I realized that all you would have to do is just send in Kirby. Like, Kirby is more threatening.
What? What? Here you go again. And Gar has said this, and Dez has said this, and everybody that's covered you has said this. Why are you comparing children's properties to adult-themed IPs? I'm pretty damn sure Kirby would get absolutely nuked. He is not invincible. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Than anything in 40K. He's able to beat all the Chaos Gods. He's able to defeat all the Ultra...
No, he's not. You wanna know why? Because they can control time itself. They can control space itself. Khorne would maul him. He would die of the pox with Nurgle. Zinch would destroy his tiny little pea brain. And God knows what Slaanesh would do to him. God only knows.
He's able to just deal with every threat the setting has to offer with no possibility of him losing. Because Kirby just deals with worse nonsense than this all the time. Like,
no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Oh, no, he doesn't. You have no idea what you're talking about whatsoever. I want to see what Kirby, the takeover of gaming is keynote. No. No. Insane algorithm pull. You speak of the solution as if it's the most simplest problems. No. No. You got a lot of dick suckers in here. I don't care about Warhammer 40k, but I don't think you have a leg to stand on when when you're comparing Kirby, who lives on a yellow star-shaped planet despite its never looking yellow, or anything that causes it to be star-shaped, when you're on the said planet. Let's compare two things that have nothing to do with each other that make sense. They not even in the same universe, mate. Oh, it seems like rage bait. It's not. He actually believes this shit. He's so fucking stupid.
Like, the simple fact of the matter is, the average Kirby final boss is on a level far beyond anything that...
No, it's not. You haven't read anything that has to do with Warhammer 40k if you think that. You're coping. The massive amount of cope that is coming from you right now is astonishing. Astonishing. And I'm not a Warhammer 40k fan. I like the Space Wolves. But I'm not as entrenched in that. I don't play the tabletop games. I don't have any. My husband does. He's way into this, and he would tell you you're fucking retarded.
That can happen in 40k.
Kirby kills that thing, Kirby beats that thing, Kirby beats that thing.
No, he doesn't.
Look at all these just like basic bitch Kirby enemies that...
Basic bitch Kirby enemies. No. Oh, you're looking at an encyclopedia and thinking that you know anything about the world. That's what you're doing. You're looking at an encyclopedia, if you will. Harmon, you're the most basic bitch I've ever seen in my life. You are so fucking basic, and you are so easy to read.
Can't possibly do a thing to him. Just unbelievable. Like, all the weapons, all the numbers, all the resources, all the different factions, all of them just fall to Kirby.
Considering the nature of the...
Kirby is deceptively powerful. Anyone who knows anything about Kirby lore knows he could handle himself in 40k. The real question is, why make this comparison in the first place? I don't agree with you, Aura Gents. Or our agents. I don't agree with that. I think that Kirby would get owned. But I do agree in the fact that why is this being compared? Why is this... Why are you... What is the point of this? Why are you comparing a child's IP to a very much adult IP? Why? Other than the fact that you just don't like that somebody has a better, more popular world than anything you could ever create.
The Kirby universe, how Popstar is this paradise, but everywhere else is filled with all these crazy demons and all these crazy monsters and all these things that are just everywhere, that every game is...
There is no paradise in Warhammer 40k. There is no paradise anywhere. There's no such thing. That's how I know you're lying, and you don't know what you're talking about. He's jealous of Henry Cavill, who is a bigger nerd than Harmon and looks better. I don't know if it's Henry Cavill, but I think that he's jealous of the people that created the world of Warhammer. Because they've made a more popular, better world that people actually want to read. Just saying.
Coming up against a new unknown threat, it is not unreasonable to assume that Kirby actually does take place in the Warhammer 40k universe. The difference being...
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You're being fucking weird. You're fucking weird, Harmon. And I think I'm done. None of what you say is of any consequence. You just don't know what you're talking about. You are coping, molding, and seething. And you're wrong. Oh, this is what I really wanted to stream for today. This is what I really wanted to stream for today. Oh. This guy's on my list now. But before we get into this, let me make sure that I have this saved to the side. Because what I do is I find all of these people and I throw them in my fanboys tab so that I can check on them periodically to see if they put up anything fucking stupid. YouTube gaming's biggest fraud exposed. Oh no, it's Alex. He thinks that he can come after Daddy. And from what Daddy showed us last night, he fails tremendously. He failed to the point where I had to tweet about it. He failed to the point I had to tweet about it. Because it was so fucking bad. I don't do that in the middle of the night. I don't do that in the middle of the night. Yeah, Black Bond. Yeah, we're gonna clown on this guy a little bit. Because I feel like it. Oh, this is so funny. I would love for him to work at Nintendo just for his ass to get fired on the spot. Oh, he would be gone quickly. That's where saw this last night, and Alex crashed out because of his household stupidity. Oh yeah, he justifiably crashed out. Now we're gonna watch some of it, and we're gonna crash out on it. Because this guy, Black Bond, you act like a jealous ex-girlfriend when it comes to Alex. You've been doing that for the last 2 weeks. And what you do and show that you've done in this video shows how absolutely obsessed you are with him. I didn't hear of him either until he started crashing out on Alex and Josh. So let's see how badly the crash out goes.
Welcome. You already know what time it is. Y'all know.
Yes. I know it's time for you to cry and bitch and complain because Alex has more people watching his content than you do. And you don't like it. And you want to cry because you keep getting owned on social media.
What time it is? Analog 3D. Well, it's not quite that time yet, but that video will be coming shortly later in the week.
Then why did you show it? That doesn't make any sense. Why did you show that? What was that, some kind of weird flex?
You know what time? Y'all already know why you're here. You don't know
why are you bringing that up? I know why I'm here. I know why my chat's here. We're gonna laugh at you. That's why we're here.
Right here? Let me tell you who I am real quick first. My name is Black Bond. You already knew that. Check out my latest videos, including the Steam Machine Roasting, Helldiver.
No, I'm good. Because it looks like nobody else has looked at them.
There's 2 streams. We got Metroid Prime 4, a trip to Japan, why I think Steam Machine will be dead on arrival, what will podcast bets, payments are past due.
Don't care.
I don't hate them, but don't expect us to really talk again outside of me collecting money. But payments are caught up and paid in full. So that's not anything we have to listen.
Don't care.
Who said that though? Oh, man. Who said that though? This shit crazy. Well, no, the thing is, the reason you have exclusives moves is because you have what's called a value to that console. Not only do you get multiplats, but you also have the value of these are games that I can't get anywhere else. There's a value to that system now. That's the point.
Okay, so what's happening here is that Black Bond is pulling up receipts of Alex being consistent. He's never said that he likes exclusives. Oh, furry time. PTSD. He's been doing it for 2 years ever since he lost the debate with Alex about the Steam Deck's frame rate. He's doing it even more now, Hero Culture. Thank you for the 5, by the way. So basically what he's trying to do here is he's trying to show that Alex is a grifter, which he's not. He doesn't understand what... Black Bond doesn't understand what the term grifter actually means. Nor does he understand what fraud is, either. But he's trying to show that Alex is going to bat for exclusives when he's not. He's explaining why they are there, but he's not saying that he likes them, nor does he back them up. Nor does he hype them as being anything more than just terrible consumer practices. It's terrible for the consumer, period.
Of exclusives. It's not the fact that everybody's going to play them, it's the fact that you show a value to that console.
And it's just not console gaming, where market differentiation is a thing. It's literally every industry on the planet. But you know, Alex could not get traction. Alex could not get clout.
He's on almost 100,000 subscribers, and you're stuck at 23. I would think that you're the one that's trying to get clout off of this. Off of a bigger streamer. Me, I'm just laughing at you. I don't care if I get clout from this at all. This is just fun for me. This is a hobby. This is just yucks for me.
By stating what's obvious, so what did he have to do? He had to grift. And it was newfound PC gaming communist socialism that
really? Word salad? Not yummy?
Exclusives don't matter, but let's play it one more time if you don't believe me.
Thank you for the 2. He's mistaking media grifter and OG grifter. I think he's mistaking grifter in general. PC is not communist. It is in fact the most capitalist thing you can think of. Because getting your games on every other platform makes you more money. Did he really use the word communist? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I'm going to skip him looking at this again, because obviously he's just going to circle.
Well, no, the thing is, the reason you have exclusives moves is because...
Don't care. We're skipping this.
So I'm just reaching out for a statement as a neutral party. What say you, my good man? J-Bar is right. Grifting 101.
It's not. It's not grifting. It's very consistent. It's 100% consistent. And people are saying that that's consistency. The fact that you have to go for the word grifter, the term grifter, and you have the first thing you're out of your mouth when it comes to Ono X Alex is that he's a grifter and that he's a commie. You've already lost your argument. You have made yourself the laughingstock. You are now the newest lol cow that we are going to milk. I'm gonna milk you because it's fucking funny to me.
Grifting 101. I'll say it a third time. Grifting 101. And we can just scroll down.
You can say it more times. You can say it plenty of times. It doesn't make it true. Why do these guys keep using the word grifter like they know what it means? Because they think that it's gonna get. They think it's a gotcha. They think it's a gotcha. Be called. They think it's a gotcha. But really, you're getting yourself.
Scroll down. Scroll down. Alex's favorite pastime is contradicting himself. Player essence.
Mm-mm.
Laughing at him. The king of flip-flopping. Exclusive to the definition of anti-consumer. Exclusive also providing unique value proposition to the system they're played on. Pick the platform the games you want to play, or the features that are important to you. So, you're going a little bit bold there, so.
Yeah, he's saying that it should be the consumer's choice to do it.
There's a value to that system, Alex, in 2023. Oh, man.
You also do realize that things change over time, right? Prior to the last couple of years, everything was stuck to a platform for long periods of time. Now it's become a platform war. It's no longer a console war, and things are no longer going to be exclusive. So he's a right-winger, then only the right use commie as devalue criticism. I have no idea. I don't know. I just think he's a retard.
Absolute madness, but it's not the only fraudulence Alex is engaged in. I mean, we have to really...
That's not fraudulence. An opinion can evolve over time as market conditions and conditions in general change and evolve. I'm blinking very slowly at the camera. Because this is absolute bullshit, and it's laughable. It gets worse.
About this. Alex loves to talk about games that he doesn't play. I'm confused if this guy Alex even plays games, and Exhibit A, which we're about to watch right now.
Other games have done that this year. Hi-Fi Rush, for example, is one of those games. Hogwarts Legacy, which is completely limited. I will actually replace Resident
He doesn't have to play the games to know what should be there and what shouldn't be there. You are coping.
Before Remake with Lies of P instead for Game of the Year. Hell, I even put Armored Core 6. Are we really going to sit here and just completely deny the actual greatness of Octopath Traveler 2 and how good that actual game fucking is? Because the music in that game is top-notch, the artwork is absolutely amazing, it's one of the best JRPGs to come out this year. Now me, I am into the...
Just because he doesn't play it doesn't mean that he's actually looked into the content for it. You don't know if he's played it on another platform other than Steam. You have no idea. The reach is great.
The series rather late in life. In fact, I got into it pretty recently. Shut the fuck up!
So that's crazy to me. But a man could take a bunch of games from Game of the Year awards, insert his opinion, insert his criticisms, talk about how this game has great music, this game's quality, this game's better, this game's better than that game, and yet has not played any of these games. And if you even go to his Steam right now, he still, the next year, hasn't played these games. But smartly this year, when he talked about games, he didn't talk about them like he played them, because his ass is now on notice. Now.
Do you want to prove that? You want to prove that? Because I highly doubt that you can. I would hazard to bet that he plays more games than you do. I don't see very many back there. What games are you playing? I don't see very many back there.
I don't know what this man plays. Because when you scroll down his list, and I'll show you right here, on his Steam, I don't know what he plays, because simply, this man doesn't play anything. Except for
Path of Exile. He's played Counter-Strike. He's played Pillars of Eternity. He's played a lot of Witcher 3. He's played a lot of Skyrim 5. He's played some Elden Ring. He's played a lot of Persona 3.
Exile, Counter-Strike.
He's played a bunch of Diablo 4. He's played a bunch of Baldur's Gate. He played a lot of Avowed.
Elden Ring and some old-ass Western RPG.
I'm seeing a lot of stuff that he's actually playing. Just because it's something that's not newer doesn't mean that he hasn't played it. That doesn't make it any less valid of a game.
He's not really playing anything.
That's almost 100%ed. It takes a lot to do that. He's played bunch of Final Fantasy Tactics, a bunch of Borderlands 2.
You want to know how he's not playing anything? You want to know how I know he's not playing anything? Because if you go to his videos, and he does all these port reviews.
Yeah, like Alex has said, he is reviewing the port. He's not playing the entirety of the game. He's looking at what the benchmarks numbers are. Alex has said he plays on a Switch. There you go. He does play games. Doesn't necessarily mean it's always on PC. I play on my Switch too when I'm shiny hunting. Okay, what do you mean? Yes, most of my gaming is on the Steam. Is on PC. But what? I don't understand where you're going with this. I don't think you understand where you're even going with this. Hi, Power Boss.
And all these opinion pieces on all these games that you can see right here. We can scroll down.
They're not opinion pieces, they are port reviews. Meaning they're looking at the benchmarks. All he's doing is getting the game, downloading it, pulling it up, and showing the specs of how it is running. He's not reviewing the entirety of the game.
Down and down and down and down and down and down. And we're not going to take too much time on this. You can go to his channel if you don't believe me. You can scroll down and go to this port report, and you can go down and down and down and down and down and down and scroll and scroll.
And again, it's port reviews. It has nothing to do with an entire game review. Tell me you don't understand what he's doing without telling me.
Scroll, 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 scroll. And then I look at his Steam page about what he's playing. And then I compiled a list of things he's talking.
This is why I say that this guy has owned himself with this video. You are so up your own ass, huffing your own farts, drinking your own piss, that you think going so far as to look at every single one of the videos that he's put out and comparing it to his Steam in an Excel spreadsheet format gives you an own. No, it doesn't. It shows you are obsessed. This is where you've indefinitely cemented yourself as being a lol cow. The fact that you have gone this far into it, you were so obsessed over the last 2 weeks that you spent your time looking at what games were, or what game ports were reviewed by Alex and comparing them to his Steam page. Homie, I know you want him to fuck you, but he's not gonna fuck you. He's gonna fuck me.
Talking about and reviewing. And I'm wondering,
I'm clipping that later so nobody else does. I'm clipping that later and sending it to Alex just for the fuck, shits, and giggles because it's hilarious.
Very much so wondering, what in the hell?
Also, I do want to point out, because Alex did point it out as well, a lot of these have NAs in them. I don't think you know what that is. You also are missing something right there. So why is that empty right there? But anyways, what I was saying is there are a lot of NAs in here. That means that either he didn't get it on Steam, he no longer has it, and he's returned it, or he doesn't own it. He doesn't have it, period, anymore. That's why you can't get any hours for it. So you using that in here, not knowing what that actually means. Oh, I know. I saw Power Boss.
The hell are you playing? You have a bunch of games like God of War, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Cowabunga, Callisto Protocol.
Alex is very good looking, Chaos Raziel. He's daddy. Of course, we're gonna say that he's good looking. He looks better than this guy. He looks like he actually takes care of himself. This guy is using his time on Excel spreadsheets because he is obsessed with Alex. But daddy's not gonna fuck you. Sorry to say. Actually, no, I'm not sorry to say. It's hilarious.
Metal Hellsinger, Sifu, Sonic Origins, The Outer Worlds 2, Deathloop, Wild Hearts, Last of Us, The Gunk. None of these games show on your Steam.
Yeah, because he's returned them or he got them from Epic Game Store or another platform, which won't show in Steam. The fact that you went to, oh, he's got to be abusing other profiles to get these refunds, tells me that you are trying to build a narrative, but are not looking into the evidence to back that up. Because you can't find any. Oh my god.
Which is weird. And then you go to other games like Redfall, an hour. Chorus, an hour. Ascent, 45 minutes.
You don't need to play a game for very long to get benchmark data. You don't need to. And that's the point of these port reviews. He's just looking at the benchmarks and seeing if it actually plays well and if it's anywhere worth getting. Because if it's super broken, he's going to tell you. If I remember correctly, he got Sifu from Epic and Outer Worlds 2 from Game Pass. That doesn't surprise me. I think he did say that he got it from Epic.
Spider-Man, 2.5 hours. Monster Hunter Rise, 1 hour. Dead Space, 2 hours. Like, oh, you got all these games, got all this mess to say, but the crazy thing is, Alex...
All this mess to say. What mess is he saying? You want to tell me what his arguments are in those PC port reviews? Oh, you didn't watch them? Then shut the fuck up.
You don't play shit. You just like to talk about shit. You don't...
You. That's you right now. Instead of playing games and doing shit that is good for you, you're obsessing over another grown-ass man because he clowned on you for the last 2 weeks on Twitter. Oh my god.
Play these games. You simply found a grift where you can talk about shit you don't play and make content and make money.
And that's what you're really upset about, is that he's making money off of these videos. And you're not. And the fact that your Discord server is the city of hate, oh, that tells me everything. You are a salty-ass bitch.
The reason, I don't know this for sure, but I'm gonna make a bet, and I make an educated guess.
It's not an educated guess when you haven't looked into anything. An educated guess is when you look into all situations. When you look at all situations surrounding a certain topic on both ends, and then you make an educated decision. This is not an educated guess. Tadarius, this is what these streams are. If it's not noted as Assassin's Creed, and it's noted Tales of the Salt Mine, the point is to mine salt off of people who are bitching and complaining about things in the gaming world. If that's not something you're interested in, you don't have to be here. But that's what this is.
Yes, seeing as you don't want to get your main Steam account
But this is the last video we're going over before I take a break, and then I'll come back and play Assassin's Creed.
deleted for abusing things, you probably have multiple dummy.
Until you can find proof of that, I would highly suggest that you don't make that assertion, but you're doing it anyways, so... And most of these games are either keys that he gets or games was given by the community. It's the same thing as DF getting keys to judge performance, and they don't review the games, just how they run. Yeah, exactly.
And burner Steam accounts where you can buy a game, do your stupid shit, return the game, and get your broke ass money back. Because I'm looking through all...
The fact that your entire argument revolves around money tells me that this is your grift. Your grift is that you want to pretend that you are a gamer that knows what gamers want. That you're a legitimate voice in the community because you're an actual gamer. But you're not one. You're just a salty bitch on the internet who sees everybody else doing better than him and loses his shit over it.
All these games right here, when I'm looking, right? Hold on, let me bring this back up. When I'm looking, most of these things are under 2 hours. Or very...
Yeah, you don't need to play more than like 30 minutes to get how the benchmarks are. To get the data. You don't need to play that very much. This guy is so stupid, he genuinely doesn't understand the meaning of media grifter or OG grifter. No, he doesn't. He doesn't know what any of that is.
A little time for a reason. So you're broke ass and get your money back, but make money on these videos. So I'm very confused.
So he's broke, but he's making money off of these videos. So how is he broke if he's making money off of it? You are already defeating your argument and just showing you are a salty ass bitch. Thank you for ruining every argument you have in this video.
I'm not saying you gotta play all these games. I'm not saying you gotta play most of these
Yes,
games.
you are. You're saying that you have to play them to your standards in order for you to be considered a gamer and actually playing that. Grifter basically means someone who changes their beliefs for money. I agree. If you think it is true, go ahead, flash his account and try. I just hope the backlash when you're wrong again comes back on you. Agreed, Power Boss.
But you can't even talk about and play the games. Last year they were Game of the Year contenders, which to me is...
You don't have to. You don't have to. Yes, we're back in the mines for the time being, because I wanted to watch this myself. I wanted to laugh. I wanted to laugh in an absolutely salty bitch. Because this guy is the equivalent of a mean girl. A high school mean girl. He wants to be Regina George, but he can't. Because he's too much of a bitch. All of this guy is.
Absolutely crazy. Now, it gets funny because, you know, I made this video right here. Why Valve's Steam Machine will be dead on arrival. And pay attention to what I said right here. Have you corporate slaves who started? Because I already know.
I'm sure you're a corporate slave as well. What do you do for work? In your studio apartment? Because I can see your kitchen over there. And you want to tell everybody else that they're wage slaves. It took him 12 days before he blocked me on Twitter. He hasn't blocked me yet. I haven't gone out. I only said the one tweet and I didn't tag him because I don't know his Twitter handle.
Okay, let's get started because I already know a lot of you corporate slaves, you PC gaming fanboys are going to get very, very...
We're corporate slaves because we play on the PC. I'm not licking anybody's boot, but you are. Who's the real corporate slave? Regina George is iconic despite her mean girl stuff. I agree. He wants to be iconic. He wants to be a Heather. He wants to be a mean girl, but he can't. Can't hang.
Well, my name is Black Pond. Very, very upset in this video. Very, very upset. You want to know how upset?
That's the only that's all you're gonna put out here? I'm not upset. I just think you're fucking stupid. I think you're absolutely fucking dumb. And I think your opinions are garbage. Because you contradict yourself within a matter of a single sentence. Not even halfway into this video. And you've already owned yourself.
You want to know how upset? I'll show you.
Apparently he works for the IRS. If you look at his Excel spreadsheet. Oh no, you're kidding me. Hold on, I need to look at that. Oh no. Oh ho 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 ho. What? Hold on. Available files. Yeah, he might. I'm not seeing where you're getting that from, but okay.
Very, very upset. You want to know how upset? You want to know how upset? I'll show you how upset.
PC's how games are made, exactly. The fact that he acts like he won the argument when he was crashing out for 2 weeks over Alex, when he only quoted him once over the 2 weeks, shows he is grasping at straws to make him look good. He's so salty. He thinks that this makes him look great, and it doesn't.
But this man right here, like I called it, walk right to the plate.
Hey, Black Bond? That's not Alex's channel. That's Alex streams. That's Josh's channel. That's a clip channel that Alex has no involvement in. None. So you just put yourself in the camp with the idiots that think that he runs this channel. Okay, you're really fucking stupid. Someone in Alex's chat pointed out last night. I don't know what they're looking at. I don't know what they're looking at either. It's just an older version of Excel. That's all it looks like to me.
This guy is everything wrong with PC gaming. Crazy. The guy that actually buys and plays games instead of just...
Show me your Steam profile then. Where's your Steam? There's your Steam ID. Okay. Okay, let's see what games you play. Let's see what games you play. All recently played. You've only played 4 games in the last 2 weeks. So, your point being, you've only got 2 perfected games. You've only played 4 games in the last, I don't know, 2 weeks. So what do you mean that you actually play games? Because it looks like to me, there's only 4 that you play around with. Okay. Oh, I owed him. I have more games physically and digitally than him. Let's go back to that. How many games does he actually have? How many games does he have? 390 games. Let's see how many games I have. I'm pretty sure that I beat him there. He is a goofball. He's a massive goop. Well, he's not a goop. Well, he's not even a goober. He's just a cow for the lols. All he is. Let me pull up my Steam and see how many games that I've got. How many games do I have? 580. Let's go look at my profile. I've perfected 14 games. What have I recently played? I recently played AC Shadows. I've started Persona 5. I've 100%ed Persona 4 Golden. I beat Little Nightmares 2, and I've played 4 different demos for the channel. Dead Exhale, PIS06, which I couldn't actually play. Spectral Protocol demo, the Spectral Protocol demo, and Endless Blackgate demo. I don't get where you're coming from. His Twitter profile has the link to his exophase. I don't know what that is. I don't know what an exophase is. I don't think it's gonna make his point any better. Ah, that's not what I wanted.
You know, running them for a couple hours, spinning the camera around, doing a performance review, uploading and refunding. Oh, that's not what's wrong with PC.
You don't know that's actually happening. You're just making a guess, and it's not even an educated one. You're just making a guess so that you could spin a narrative that isn't true.
Gaming. I mean, I thought gaming was gaming. So, you know, he made a 43-minute video.
No, he didn't. Josh clipped 43 minutes of his stream that was a reaction to your 13-minute video because that's what fair use is. Fair use is looking at the video, which is what I'm doing right now. I've spent at least 20 minutes looking at 11 minutes of your 25-minute video. Fair use is when you look at somebody's video and you react to it to properly put anything of creative use to it so that you're not just freebooting somebody's content. So number one, you're wrong because this isn't Alex's. You're right. Yes, he did react to you on stream. Of course, that's true. Not to mention, I think Alex's vid Josh clipped from was like 2 hours long. Yeah, probably. That's called fair use. Oh. This guy is so fucking stupid.
On my, let's see. On my 13-minute video. 43 minutes.
That's called fair use. That's how you're supposed to react to something. You're supposed to add something to the content instead of just freebooting it.
So then I gotta roast him. And of all of his fanboys, all of his...
You don't gotta do it. You're just doing it because you're salty. And you're upset. And your booty hole hurts. Because you got absolutely fucked on social media over this. And it just shows that you've been going at it for at least a week at this point.
Racist losers, and you know that's not his fault that his fan base is...
And we're not racist. How are we racist? You wanna prove that? You wanna prove that? Because I don't think you do. If I remember from what I watched on Alex's stream when he was reacting to this, I don't think you do. You're just putting things out there. Because you really, 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 really want to get a dig on everybody.
This is racist. He caters to incel versions, so it's not his fault, just who he is.
I know plenty of people in his audience that get laid and or are married. Me included. So I'm not an incel. And I'm not a racist. I have plenty of friends that are of every color. I have dated men and women from every ethnicity, for the most part. And I've fucked multiple of them. Not a racist. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Tracks. I make a video, hour and 40 minutes roasting multiple people, and you want to cry and say, you made an hour 40-minute video on my...
You're crying about that right now. You are literally doing that. You were literally crying that Alex reacted on stream to one of your videos So why are you getting at anybody else for doing that as well? I don't understand.
A 43-minute video, even though I did 43 minutes on your 13. The numbers aren't in your favor, hypocrite. And it gets even...
No, they are in my favor. And they are in his favor. You want to know why? Because you're giving us endless content. You're playing into the game. You're making it easier to go at you and make you look even dumber and make you look like an even more saltier bitch than we already know you are. What do you mean?
Even better. It gets even better. Makes another half an hour.
Yeah, it does get even better because we get this. We get this absolute gold mine of content that I get to sit here and react to for over 30 minutes. Because you were that fucking stupid.
Video. Not half an hour video. But he had some funny, fraudulent points that he made in this video.
Do you want to explain what fraudulent means? I'll wait.
I want to go over because I'm not going to go over everything because Alex is just a stupid moron. He's a lying...
Projection. The lady doth protest too much.
Grifter, which I'm going to prove once again that he's a liar and a grifter. Oh no, Black Bones.
How? How? Go ahead. Show me. Show me. Show me.
Crashing out. Black. Y'all must have been the most amazing students in school. The most
Did I show the picture of him? What do you mean? What picture? Of who?
amazing students in college. That when you act like a complete idiot and a complete
Yeah, you're doing it right now.
moron. Hey, maybe you were bad children too. We'll take it that way. That when your teachers, your professors, and your parents had to correct your dumb moronic selves, you probably told them they were crashing out too, just because they didn't want to tolerate.
Projection. The lady doth protest too much.
Your stupidity. You wanna see what crashing out looks like? Go to this video right here. Review Tech USA: A Rich History of Failure. You'll see some crashing out right there. Well,
yeah, that's still Alex.
Let's talk about
that's
Alex.
still Alex streams. That's not Alex. That's still Josh.
Quick and him being a fraud. Let's see.
Small reminder that Blackbond unironically tries to poor shame people despite having his camera showing his apartment. Yeah, I know. I've already mentioned that. I've already gotten him on that.
Tweet at the president. The title is ironic because everything wrong with PC gaming is not an OG like yourself, but it's the closeted Xbox fanboys who cling to PC like him.
Context. So the title of the video was called "This Guy Is."
You do realize, Blackbond, you do realize that that's Josh talking, right? That's not Alex. That's Josh being the editor of his own channel that Alex allows him to have. He doesn't come after him for clipping his streams and putting those on his channel. It's not Alex, you stupid fuck.
Everything wrong with PC gaming, with the thumbnail saying console fanboy on PC, which was based off of Alex's remark.
This mentality is a console gamer mentality. That's why GPU prices are $2,000. Because you cucks will go around and be like, I gotta buy the highest anything every time.
Yes, that's exactly how you are, Blackbond. You poor shame everybody while I'm sitting in a 2-story, 700,000 foot house that I own with my husband. What are you living in? Where's your girlfriend? I thought we were incels. What? You're everything that you were calling us? Oh no, I'm so shocked. I'm not.
So, y'all just heard what Alex said. I'm everything wrong with PC gaming, right?
Yes, you are. You are a salty, petty, idiotic, self-aggrandizing prick who thinks that if you don't buy the best specs, you don't buy the most expensive parts or the most expensive console, you're a poor person. You poor shame them. I'm not sorry to say, your projection is so evident that it's hilarious. You are owning yourself for 25 minutes straight, looking like you've won some kind of war. The amount of low IQ bullshit that you have to be to put this kind of shit on the internet. Astounding. Peak dumb fuckery. Peak low IQ. Peak beta male behavior. You're salty. You're upset. And you just have to go through all these hoops. Or clapping like a dumb fucking seal. Because you're mad. You're mad.
Because cucks like myself have to buy the most high-end things all the time.
Yeah, because you poor shame. And thank you for admitting that you're a cuck. Because you are a cuck. You are. But I'm not mad. I'm laughing. I'm having a great time with my chat here. I'm having a great time. Because this is funny to me. It's funny to me to watch somebody who thinks that they are some arbiter of truth absolutely own themselves in 4K for my viewing pleasure. Oh, I love it.
Now, maybe I'm wrong, but did he confuse me with Hard 8 Times? Because if we look at this nice factual tool right here, I'm going to bring onto the screen.
Which factual tool?
Right here. This magical program called DX Diag. I'm running an AMD Ryzen 7 3700X. I'm running a RTX 3080. I need to rewind this to show you what Alex said and lied about.
Console gamer
was based off of Alex's remark.
This mentality is a console gamer mentality. That's why GPU prices are $2,000. Because you cucks will go around and be like, I gotta buy the highest end thing every time.
The highest end thing every time. That's the lie we're going with, Alex? The highest end thing every time? Let's see, Alex. RTX 3080 release.
I don't know. I think a 3080 is pretty high end for the 30 series. It's pretty high end for the 30 series. I have a 4080. I know it's higher end. I probably don't need it.
Date. What does this say, people? I'll zoom in so y'all can zoom in on this fraud. We're about to go into 2026. My video card came out in 2020. So where is Alex getting that GPU prices are high because of me? Because I have to get the latest thing every time. 3700X release date. 2019. That is a 6-year-old.
He gets it from you coming online and calling everybody who disagrees with you a brokey. You've done this multiple times in the video. And he's being general. He's not talking to specifically you. You're included in it. But you're a part of those group of people. Of that group of people. Who is like, if you don't have a PS5 Pro, you're a brokey. If you don't have the higher end of the if you don't have the best of the best, you're a brokey. That's you. There's no lie. The lie detector determined that was not a lie.
CPU. So a 5-year-old GPU and a 6-year-old CPU. And Alex, once again, we're going to go back to it, has the nerve to say that.
God, you're crying so hard. You're crying so fucking hard. Is there any... Do I need to continue with this? Can we call this good? Because I'm just bored now. He's just coping and seething and owning himself on every fucking level. So, all we need to know is that this guy is in love with Alex. He's upset that his senpai does not acknowledge him or like him. And he has to make a 30-minute video just absolutely crying. So I think we're good for today. We've done part 2. I'm gonna go take a quick break. Check on my husband, check on my doggos, and then I'll be back a little bit later so that we can go ahead and play more Ass Creed, because we've got so much to do still. But thank you guys for coming out. Thank you to Hero Culture for the very generous donations. And I will be back in a little bit. I'll see you then. Bye!